Notice, I will be reciting the words and actions of people who have lied and know they are lying to a large group of people. Although they're the most credible source of information we could get, their track record of truth is laughable at best. Take everything they say with a grain of salt. You have been warned. Alright, so remember a couple videos ago when I talked about Pete going into the IG group chat and said in 6 to 7 weeks something is dropping? Well, apparently this is the follow-up to it. In an IG story from Lil Baby, he alluded to some type of collab between Juice and X. Of course, this is the only thing you can get from this. Now, at this point, we should all know how cheeky these guys are, especially with X's group. This could be a song or, for all we care, a collab on like some type of merch. Who knows? So if we do the math, that means we either get a shock drop tonight or next week. Now, I'd love to take tonight out of the equation, but this is grade A and they've dropped a whole album on less notice, so anything's up in the air. So since they have no organically made song together, a lot of the community is speculating it'll be the Wrld remix that we've seen previewed a couple times, or possibly some other type of mix, or God forbid, some other posthumous made type song, because that would be very scummy. But as for my thoughts, I might sound crazy here, but yeah, this is the one time I'm actually truly gonna believe grade A on this one. It's only because, like, what do they like? Okay, it's more of like a I don't really have any other choice here, and they'll be screwing over 2 communities instead of just 1 this time. So yeah, I'd have to assume that it's actually gonna happen. Hopefully it's the Wrld remix, but we've seen posthumous teams do even more crazy things before. Alright, y'all, quick edit. So John Cunningham, the producer for Wrld, actually tweeted confirming the song is actually legit going to drop. So I wanted to clear that up, and it turns out that Pete wasn't lying this time. A real shocker. Moving on, this information surfaced a couple days ago, but I didn't want to make a whole video on this because it wasn't fully confirmed from what I've seen so far, but it's coming from a somewhat credible source in the community who hasn't really missed on a lot of things. Pop. You know, I have to be a little cautious when I drop a video like this. He said the album is very much real, with the only issue being the release. So what we've been dealing with for the last 2 years. Apparently Grade A and Benny are going back and forth on business negotiations. So now I need to know, unless I just completely forgot, when did Benny get handle of this entire like album? Because why is it taking this long to do the negotiations? Over 15 songs? I hope so, god damn it. Benny's version includes unheards, which are still unheard. Some are Benny produced. That would be expected if he was going to make an album. Marshmello was originally going to take charge of it, but didn't want to. That's tough. I actually would have wanted to see that. The album is a mix of sad and hype. Makes sense. Travis recorded on Purple Substance in 21. What? But not on the album to my knowledge. Okay. Time Zone was never on the album, which is a fucking bummer for me, because that I needed that one after the preview. And Max Lord's original draft consisted of 40 songs listed below. Oh my god, 40? Okay, now 40 might be pushing it for the general public release, because I don't think that many people are going to sit through that in 1 sitting or like 2 sittings. But if it was like spaced out like half and half, like 2020, we chilling. But I don't know, man, that's kind of crazy. I want a lot of songs, but I also want the streaming to go up even higher, because people have been talking crazy on his name, I ain't gonna lie. The songs are 24 hours, All Alone, All Lifelong featuring Kid Cudi, of course, Back and Forth featuring Lil Yachty, Biscotti in the Air, Boss of Me, Cavalier, Confide, Don't Fall Off, Face to Face, Fire My Lungs, In My Head, K Like a Russian, Kill All My Troubles, Lost My Mind, Overseer, Party By Myself, Rental, The Light, Until I Die, Way Too Many, You Don't Know Me, and a bunch more that we don't know yet. Most likely, a lot of them would have been unheards. Shout out Wrld of Updates for listing it on his IG story. I know that was in alphabetical order, but that's a crazy lineup of songs. Why did they scrap it? Bro, what did Benny do to get in charge of this album? Because Max Lord looks like he was doing valid stuff over here. What? Alright, bro. And the last bit is Tpne also includes ATL Jacob unheards. There's an unheard Metro Boomin song in the vault with a beat used on Not All Heroes Wear Capes. Prob will never drop. And Vices is most likely to be the last song recorded. Bro, if all that is true, it just makes the situation sound even more pathetic. You said you're just telling me you got a better album and then just scrapped it and gave it to some other dude that, like, alright, you know what? No offense to Benny, I don't got that much hatred for you besides taking Selena. For the last album, you said him. Also, I think that Max Lord had the better songs from what I've heard so far. That's just me though. Boy, do I want y'all to prove me wrong, because it sounds like a yikes right now. And there you go. That's a little food for thought right there. Remember, take a lot of this with a grain of salt. Again, we're dealing dealing with grade A as well. You know what those fuckers be doing daily. So leave me your thoughts in the comments. I'll be replying to a lot of them because I have a lot of free time right now. My Discord is the first link in the description. It's the main place to get in contact with me and the community. So hit that up if you want to. Second channel in the description for funnier content. My IG and Twitter down there for updates and if you want to talk to me over there. And with that all being said, it's Sauce999 and peace. Fun fact, Juice's initials are Jaw. Ain't that funny? That's why I've been dozing. That's why I had an autopilot, the Tesla. Fucking with a gang, you bound to get messed up. Another bro nigga talking shit on the ground. Told him just chill, it's okay. I'm next up. Bitch, I'm on 10. I feel like